Assalamualaikum and good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are from Group 5, and this video today, me and my group members will present about ASEAN Political Security Community on what benefit ASEAN member. First thing first, let me introduce our group members. Start from the left side, it's me Muhammad Zaki Ashraf bin Bahrain, followed by Amir Ashraf bin Safaruddin, Nurin Sofia binti Shahrul Nizam, Azim Iskandar bin Muhammad Khairil, Muhammad Ashraf bin Rosli, and the last one is Muhammad Razik bin Hazmat.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Azim Iskandar, and today me and my group member would like to present about ASEAN Political Security Community. This topic will explain to you about the benefits of ASEAN member. So, as the introduction, I will explain a bit about the ASEAN Political Security and Community. The ASEAN Political Security Community (APSC) is an organization that prevents the government repression, systematic human rights violation, and the threat from the military. The APSC also protect the citizen from countries that continue to practice political oppression, ill treatment, systematic torture, and disappearance. The APSC blueprint expects ASEAN to be a rule-based community with common values and norms, a cohesive, peaceful, stable, and resilient region with a shared responsibility for overall security. Furthermore, the APSC has components for political development, conflict prevention, post-conflict peace building, forming and sharing norms, and implementing mechanisms. APSC also wants to make ASEAN a dynamic and outward-looking region in an increasingly integrated and interdependent world. It also provides a roadmap and timetable to maintain its important and have the lasting quality to establish APSC by 2015, as well as provide space for flexibility to continue program or activities after 2015. So that's all from me.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Rosli. I will explaining about the objective of Asian Political Security Community. The first objective is to accelerate the economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region through joint endeavors in the spirits of equality and partnership. In the spirit of equality and partnership, Asian member states join forces to accelerate economic growth. For example, initiatives like Asian Economic Community (AEC) have facilitated the removal of trade barriers among member states, promoting economic integration and cooperation. This collaboration not only boosts individual economies but also contribute to the overall economic prosperity of the region. It is also including pooling resources and sharing best practices for social progress. Asian member states work together to uplift the well-being of their population, ensuring that the benefits of development are shared inclusively. And by celebrating and preserving their diverse cultures, Asian member states strengthen their collective identity and promotes a sense of unity among their populations. The next objective is to promote regional peace and stability by upholding justice and the rule of law in the region's relationships and adhering to the principles of the United Nations Charter. The underlying principle of Asian approach to political and security concerns and developments have been the preservation of regional peace and stability, the adoption of a comprehensive response to security challenge, and the development of friendly and mutually beneficial relations with external parties.
Now, let's dive into the profound benefits of the Asian Political Security Community, known shortly as APSC, and the remarkable benefits it has bestowed upon the Asian region. Firstly, the first benefit is peace and stability. At its core, ASEAN has been an unwavering guardian of peace and stability in Southeast Asia. The Asian Way, founded on informality, non-confrontational approaches, and consensus-based decision-making, has been the bedrock of this achievement. This unique approach has not only sustained but fortified our region peaceful and stable environment. The second benefit is economic progress. The peace and stability facilitated by the APSC have paved the way for unparalleled economic progress by nurturing a conducive environment for growth and development. Asian member states have witnessed remarkable strides for their economic landscapes. This has resulted in increased investments, heightened trade activities, and amplified cooperation, creating a virtuous cycle of shared prosperity. This can be seen by since its establishment in 1967, ASEAN has consistently experienced growth despite the challenges posed by the 2008 global economic crisis. The region sustained a steady GDP increase, averaging 5.7% annually until 2019. The service sector contributes just over half of the bloc's GDP, trailed by manufacturing at 36% and agriculture at 10%. The third benefit is promotion of human rights and fundamental freedoms. Beyond economic progress, the excellence of ASEAN lies in its dedication to inclusivity and empowerment. The APSC fervently advocates for people-oriented ASEAN, inviting every facet of society, irrespective of gender, race, religion, language, or cultural background, to actively participate in and reap the benefits of our integration and community building endeavors. This commitment to inclusivity extends to the very fabric of the principles enshrined in the APSA blueprint. This comprehensive framework emphasizes the paramount importance of respecting, promoting, safeguarding human rights and fundamental freedoms. It's a testament to our collective commitment to creating a region where every individual's rights are not merely acknowledged but fiercely protected.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zaki Ashraf bin Baharin and I will present about the benefit. First is counter-terrorism and transnational crime. The Asia Pacific Security Cooperation (APSC) serves as a crucial nexus for regional collaborations, fostering collective action in counter-terrorism initiative and the combat against transnational crime. By facilitating coordination among member states, the APSC enables the pooling of resources, intelligence, and expertise, creating a unified and formidable response to shared threats. This collaborative approach not only bolsters individual nations' capacity but also amplifies the overall security of the regions. By addressing common threat through joint efforts, the APSC acts a linchpin in fortifying the resilience of the Asia-Pacific regions, establishing a proactive and interconnected defense against the dynamic challenge posed by terrorism and transnational crime. Next is international standing. A united ASEAN to strengthen internal cohesion and boost international standing by enabling member states to collectively address political and security issues. This cohesion translates into a more impactful global presence, amplifying their voice in international forums and negotiations. The organization's diplomatic leverage is enhanced, allowing ASEAN to contribute meaningfully to global challenge. Through a shared stance on political and security matters, ASEAN projects an image of solidarity, garnering international respect. This consolidated influence enabled ASEAN to play a crucial role in shaping global narrative, policies, and initiatives, contributing significantly to its prominence on the international stage. Last but not least is non-interference principle. The principle of non-interference in the ASEAN Political Security Committee (APSC) emphasizes the commitment to preserving the sovereignty of each member state, allowing nations in the ASEAN region the freedom to manage their internal affairs independently. This commitment creates a cooperative and trust-based environment, fostering collaboration without the fear of its external interference. The principle recognizes the diversities in political system, cultural values, and governance structures among member states, rejecting a one-size-fits-all approach. By adhering to non-interference, the APSC safeguards the autonomy of individual nations, laying the groundwork for constructive engagement and collaboration to address common challenges and promote regional stability. The commitment reflects a shared understanding among ASEAN members that mutual respect and cooperation are essential for achieving the organization overarching goals of peace, security, and prosperity in the region. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Razi bin Hasban, and today I'll be presenting my part, which is the implications. The first implication being preventing armed conflict. APSC, through mechanisms such as the ASEAN Regional Forum and the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, plays an important role in preventing armed conflict that from arising, especially from the disputes in the South China Sea. The implication being members of ASEAN can breathe in sigh of relief from the fear of an all-out military confrontation with foreign nations. The second implication is economic activities. As we all know, the South China Sea is a vital waterway trade route that is highly coveted. APSC's effort to manage disputes have implications for the uninterrupted flow of goods, which directly impacts the economies of ASEAN countries. Moving on to the third implication, which is environmental protection. Once again, disputes in the South China Sea might lead to environmental degradation, including overfishing and the damage to coral reefs. APSC involvement can have implications for the conservation of the marine environment, which is highly important for the livelihood and well-being of the coastal communities. The fourth and final implications being international diplomacy. APSC diplomatic efforts in resolving the disputes surrounding the South China Sea could influence how ASEAN countries engage with external powers like China, for example. This has implications for trades, foreign investments, and also in international relations. That's all for the implication. I'll pass it to the next presenter.
The first challenge is territorial dispute. Territorial dispute in the South China Sea involving Asian members such as Brunei, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Vietnam were in fact an ongoing issue. These disagreements were mostly about rival territorial claims, particularly with China, over numerous island and marine regions in the South China Sea. The region's difficulties have definitely posed challenge to ASEAN's cohesiveness, while ASEAN's goal is to foster regional peace and cooperation. The South China Sea dispute have tested the organization's capacity to present a unified face on this issue at times. ASEAN operates on the premise of non-interference in the internal affairs of member states. Therefore, reaching agreement on sensitive issues such as territorial dispute can be difficult. The second challenge is human rights concern. While the ASEAN Charter have included promotion and protection of human rights among its principles, the organization have faced challenges in effectively addressing human rights violation within its member states. Several Asian member states have faced criticism and concern about human rights violations, including issue of free expression, political freedom, and the treatment of ethnic and religious minorities. The member nations' different political system culture, context, and historical background add to the complexity of addressing this challenge. Finding a balance between respecting member state sovereignty and addressing human rights concern has long been a struggle for ASEAN as it navigate the different political climates of its member states. The organizations continue to struggle with striking the correct balance between non-interference and human rights promotion. The third challenge is coordination and implementation. The diversity among Asian member states, both in terms of institutional capacity and political willingness, does indeed pose difficulties in coordinating efforts and implementing policy to address political and security challenges effectively. Efforts have been taken within ASEAN to improve coordination and cooperation, including the establishment of various structures and dialogue forums. However, tackling the obstacles provided by member state diversity is a continual task. The strength of ASEAN is its consensus-based decision-making, but this can also be a source of possible delays or constraints in responding quickly to developing political and security challenges. The success of the APSC is coordinating and implementing policy will depend on the continued commitment of member states to work together in addressing shared challenges.
In conclusion, ASEAN is a regional grouping that promote political, economic and security cooperation of its members. Therefore, the establishment of APSC is to ensure the country in the region live in peace with each other and with just democratic and harmonious environment. The establishment of APSC also is one of the preparation to defense against the potential and present threat by strengthening its capacity. For example, it fights for the peaceful settlement of dispute and opponent aggressions, the use of force or the threat of force, as well as any other action that violate international law. APSC also expected to achieve unity, safety and resilience by 2025, enabling the people of ASEAN to live in safety, peace and security while upholding the ASEAN fundamental values, common standards and principles. So, that's all from us. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.